Hey, Justin, this is Eric from Bears PR. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, first off, congrats. And we have members of the Chicago media here that are excited to talk to you. So if you're ready, I'm going to start calling on them.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
First up, Dan Wiederer, Chicago Tribune.
Justin, congratulations. Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I imagine these last 3 months have been exhausting for you in a lot of ways. I'm sure you probably haven't been through a process that has been so micro-analyzed in terms of picking apart your skill set, your strengths, your weaknesses. I'm curious, what of the criticisms over the last 3 months sort of impacted you the most, and how you kind of dealt with that over the last 3 months?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been a lot of criticism, but me, at the end of the day, I feel like I know, myself. I know how much work I put in the game. I know how much I love the game. I know how much I want to be great. So it just comes a point in time where you just have to cut, all that criticism out. And of course, it's good to listen to the criticism you get from, people that are, actually there to help you. So if it was from a coach or anything like that, of course, I'm going to take that criticism. But I feel like, of course, there's a lot of, criticism coming from outside voices that didn't really matter. So I just, did my best to kind of cut all that out and really just get to work. So
what was tonight like for you, just sitting through those first 10 picks before you got the call at 11?
I'm the kind of guy that thinks that everything happens for a reason. So I think, this is God's plan for me to be a Bear. So I'm more than excited, and I'm, more than ready to get up there for sure.
Pat Finley, Chicago Sun-Times.
Hey, Justin, how did you find out that you were going to the Bears? What was that phone conversation like? And during the pre-draft process, did you have any hint that this might have been the outcome?
Yeah, so basically, Coach Nagy called me up and just asked me if I was ready to be a Chicago Bear, and I told him, of course. I mean, so of course the phone call went well. Coach Nagy's a great coach. He's a great person. I got to build a sort of a relationship with him these past couple of months. But just talking with him a little bit, getting to know him, and then of course going back to hints. I don't think I had any hints. I had no idea, to be honest with you. So I was confident in myself. I guess to wherever I ended up, I was gonna be in the right place for me. So again, I'm excited.
Adam Hogue, NBC Chicago.
Justin, what can you tell us about, you mentioned building that relationship with Coach Nagy. What was it, over Zoom calls? It's your pro day, any interactions? Can you be a little bit more specific about all that?
Yeah, I would say most of it was during Zoom calls. Of course, we did, have a little bit of conversation at my pro day, but most of it, through Zoom calls, and it's just, of course, just talking and, getting to know him, not only as a coach but as a person. So I'm pretty big on having great relationships with my coaches. I think that's the most effective way to be great and kind of be cooperative as a team. So just mainly through Zoom and a little bit at my pro day.
Larry Mayer, ChicagoBears.com.
Hey, Justin, what type of player and person would you say the Bears are getting in yourself, and what do you think is your number one strength?
I mean, I think the kind of player the Bears are getting is a versatile player that can, make plays both with my arm and also with my legs. And of course, a smart player, a player that's going to make smart decisions, and a player that, that wants to win, that's willing to do whatever, to win. So that's of course my number one job, however that may be, whether, whatever my position may be on the team. But my number one strength, or what was that the next question?
Yes.
My number one strength, I would just say my overall, not even my overall, but just showing up in big moments. I feel like when big moments present themselves, I feel like there's just another thing that kicks inside of me. But just I think capitalizing in big moments, and of course playing well on big stages, I think that's definitely one of my strengths for sure.
Kevin Fishbane, The Athletic.
Hey, Justin, going back to Matt Nagy, based on your conversation with him and getting to know him, how do you think you fit with what he wants out of a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I think I fit, perfectly. I think if he didn't think I fit well, he wouldn't have traded up. But I think, just talking to him, getting to know, I guess, how he communicates with his quarterbacks and his learning style. I think that, that's going to make me a better quarterback, a better player. And, he's going to teach me a lot. So I'm just, again, excited to get up there and learn.
Chris Emma, 670.
Justin, this is a franchise that struggles trying to find a franchise quarterback. What do you believe makes you the kind of guy who can be that quarterback for the Bears and for Chicago?
Just the way I carry myself, just the way I, care about the game, the grit I have, the determination I have to be great. I think, nobody kind of has a story that I have. So just everything inside of me, just wanting to be a great quarterback, wanting to be a franchise quarterback. And of course, me dreaming for this moment my whole life. So I think, all those intangibles, my work ethic, and all of that together will, of course, be different for me.
Leisure, Chicago Sun-Times.
Justin, how much do you think the college experience will translate for you, given that you played at a big program and played against a lot of big programs like Alabama and Clemson? You've been on that stage.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think, it'll translate well, especially with the fan base. I know that, Bears fans are very passionate about the football, and, of course, so is Ohio State. So it's really kind of going, I guess, kind of in the same, aspect of things in terms of, seriousness and in terms of, a passionate fan base. So I think it'll definitely translate well, though, for sure.
We have time for two more here with Justin. Matt Zahn, CBS.
Justin, I know you said everything happens for a reason, but I assume you think you belonged among those top three quarterbacks. Does that put a chip on your shoulder as you come in to try to prove those guys wrong that didn't pick you up earlier?
No, not really. I mean, I've gone through situations where I haven't been chosen, and I think the world has seen the outcome of that. But my goal is not to worry about those teams. I mean, those teams have nothing to do with me. My goal is to, if we play that team, to beat them. So I'm not worried about the draft. The draft is over for me. For me personally, I'm ready to get to work.
Last one, Bill from the Columbus Dispatch.
Hi, Justin, congratulations. How hard was it just waiting? Everyone thought you were going to be a top 10 pick, and to not be a top 10 pick. How much did that bother you? What was your family like during that? How much did they kind of?
Yeah. I mean, just like I said, I felt like, my family was, more nervous than me, but I've been in so many, different situations in my life where, I think I want something. I think I, want to do this, but, God has a different plan for me. So just like I said before, I put, my full trust in God, and, he's put me in a perfect place for me, and, whatever his will is what's going to happen. So, again, I'm excited to be a part of this organization, and, just ready to get to work.
Thank you. Congratulations.
We're all set for now. Thank you, Justin, and congratulations again.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Media, just a reminder that on our NFL OMG site, we will have audio and video on our OMG site. If you do not have credentials for our OMG site, you can log in as a guest using Bears Guest as